Baltimore, or as they call
Baltimore.
As Richard Pryor said in his Baltimore. Look here.
Balmer, Maryland.
I do miss Richard Pryor's routines when he do Mudbone.
That's right. I found myself in Baltimore. Look here, boy.
All right, you guys ready to start this?
Can we do a Richard Pryor? Okay, everybody do a Richard Pryor impression. Everybody do a Richard Pryor impression. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm Richard Pryor.
There you go. Yep.
I'm Richard Pryor.
Over there.
Everybody wants.
Oh, you crazy motherfucker! Y'all gonna kick my ass! Y'all gonna kick my ass!
Okay, good. Now we got it out of our system. Now everybody make noises to loosen up. Make some noise.
New York.
What?
Okay, now everybody do cat impressions. Okay, we're ready.
I can do a Gollum impression, but I cannot do a cat impression.
Do a Gollum impression.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, so guys, I missed out on doing the Richard Pryor impression. Now, I'm a visual impressionist, so it's more like in here. Okay, here we go. Here's my impression.
Okay, here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I do not want you to kick my ass.
Tommy does a really good Robin Williams impression too.
Do it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God. That's wrong. That is so wrong. Like that. Man, that's as bad as me doing an impression of Courtney Love's ex-husband. I did that impression once. I did that impression in New Zealand once, and it did not go over well. Like it went over like a fart in church.
Yeah, that's a sacred cow right there.
Yeah, well, I did it. I did. No, wrong. Bad.
Tommy is a butcherer of sacred cows.
Robin Williams would have loved that joke, by the way.
He would have said, "Oh, Mr. Happy."
Oh, that's a good one.
He would have laughed at that. He would have laughed.
I really like that.
He would have laughed at that. Last time I saw Robin on the Tonight Show, he was great. He was great. He was mellow. He was. It was when Jay Leno was still hosting. It was Robin Williams, myself, Terrence Howard.
Oh, okay.
And Brooke White from American Idol.
Have you guys ever seen Terrence Howard's comically small penis before?
What was that? What was that?
Yes.
And you can look it up. It's all over the internet. It's so
I'm good.
That I was surprised he allowed it to be filmed.
Now, Dory, you say you're
Well,
good.
does that mean that little gerbil from Richard Gere's gonna show up?
I'm saying he's mostly head. Is what it is. It's all.
You know, the Monkees put out a movie called Head.
Yeah, they did. Written by Jack Nicholson.
What if his penis is actually
true.
smaller
Yeah,
than
Jack
that?
Nicholson wrote the Monkees movie.
And Frank Zappa showed up in it, and it was weird. It was weird. That was the first movie where it went from silly funny to acid trip in like 2 minutes.
And it's
Drugs make the darndest.
The Monkees had a feature film. Yeah, and
Yep.
Frank Zappa was actually in one of the last scenes. He was dressed up as Jesus pulling an oxen.
Drug buddies really cross all other borders, don't they?
They do.
Yes.
Bring
All right,
all
let's
sorts-
get.
Jack Nicholson was a writer too. Yeah, he was a writer. Actually, I thought what was that movie he did with Peter Fonda? Easy Rider. I thought it was kind of cool. It was weird. It was wrong. It was out. It was uncomfortable for all the right reasons. Did really well.
All right, here we go.
Huh.
You guys ready? I mean,
Ready.
start the timer and.
This is Laughfinder.
Hey guys, welcome to Laughfinder. God damn it! Welcome to Laughfinder. I fucked it up.
Laughfinder?
Welcome to Laughfinder.
Laughfinder?
Yeah, Laughfinder.
Yeah, Laughfinder. Yeah.
I think I know that channel.
Premier Paizo-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Sinbad. And I'll be playing Kit Ramsey, baby. Lead singer of the band Bobo Gold. And I ain't got no opposable thumbs, but I'll stick them in your nubs.
Hey, dude, what's a nub?
All right, guys, let's quickly go around the table. Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR rock god himself, Mr. Eric.
Thank you very much, everybody. Pleased to be back, reprising my role as Gai Jin Guai, Shaolin monk from the outer reaches of Moncton. And I'm going to have Michael Winslow help me out with a soundscape here as I explain a little bit of my backstory. I come from the icy mountainous reaches of Moncton, where the wind howls through the mountain peaks. Lightning flashes across the violet sky. Thunder rolls across the horizons. The resonant sounds of chanting Tibetan monks echo through the canyons. Soaring eagles descend from the skies, screaming and attacking their prey. And then they return to their nests and regurgitate the food to feed it to their chirping eaglets. And since then, I've joined here with the excellent Arson Dudes for greater adventure. And that concludes my intro.
And you
Thank you, Michael Winslow. And I shaved off my beard. How about that? You guys recognize me?
No.
He does look
Have
different.
we ever seen you without a beard?
No, I can't remember. I don't even remember what the bottom half of my face looked like.
Oh my God, who are you?
I know, right?
I need an
It's still there.
I'm like my younger aerodynamic nephew.
Is that Idris Elba's older brother?
Aaron always gets mistaken from him.
Yeah,
Elba.
separated at birth.
You look legitimately like Rick Moranis now, and I never knew.
Oh my God. Smoke him if you got him. He's a spaceball.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep going around the table. Give it up for actor, writer, comedian, and professional nudist, Mr. Eric Woodward.
Oh,
You don't know.
He looks like a nudist.
nobody knows what hard times is. My name's Eric Woodworth. I'll be reprising the role as I'm a leshy fellow that comes out of the woods, and I know stuff only from the magazines that are read. So anyway, I don't know. Listen, I'm just happy to be here. Michael Winslow's on the show. I did a whole weekend at Magoobies this week for tens of people. Man, what a fun time.
I'd say, what was the second show? Like 20 people? Or?
Yeah, every show had about 20 to 25 people.
Social distancing, yes.
But it was fun. I had a great time. Tommy, you showed up last night, and I had a couple libations with you after the show. It was a good time.
Mm-hmm. Got to talk to Hannah. That was nice.
Yeah. And I got to listen to. I will say, I was talking to Andrew, owner of Magoobies, one of the most interesting people you can ever talk to, and they were having some issues with their dog, and both of his children were in there, and I was just like, well, you know what that means. The dog's only about a year old. I was like, just save yourself the trouble and put him down. And
don't get too attached.
And I walked out of the room, and she's like, thank you for talking to my kids about putting down
and
my
Haley
dog.
was there. Haley, listener Haley Nelson.
Yeah, shout out to Haley. Oh, yeah, and I also saw Taylor Jenkins, big fan of the show. Saw him Friday night with his Laughfinder mask and all that. So he...
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we need to do masks.
Keep moving around the table. Ladies and gentlemen, you may know him from the deep fake where I put his face on actual Aquaman. Ladies and gentlemen, writer, actor, and comedian, Mr. Brian Preston. Just shaking your rump.
Oh, I'm the only person that's going to get laid off a deepfake, I think, in history. So that's pretty cool. My weekend, I live in the house. Mostly did geek comedy. That was fine. And I'll be playing Flarn. I didn't come up with a fun idea for a soundscape for Michael Winslow to do, but let's say I'm from a planet made entirely of diarrhea. Okay, we can just move the intros on.
So 2020 Earth then.
Michael, do you have anything for Brian's planet of diarrhea?
I don't want to get sued by the band Diarrhea Planet.
And that'd be really crappy. It'd be a real crappy outcome.
And ladies and gentlemen, are the second best audiomancer on the Zoom call. You know him, love him, Mr. Ben Hancock.
Thank you.
Ice cream bin. Ice cream bin. It's the ice cream bin.
Oh, that's wrong on so many levels.
And you're going to have to isolate that.
Ice cream bin. I'm gonna find the ice with this racist song jingle from the little truck that
I think it's Ben's new intro.
I can't listen to the ice cream man theme anymore because that's racist too. Damn.
Those poor little right-wing kids.
Hey, would you like a right-wing pop? Would you like a right-wing lollipop?
It's that new cartoon, Right-Wing Babies.
Right-wing baby.
Brought to you by Bomb Pop.
And ladies and gentlemen, the best damn DM on this or any other Zoom call, Mr. Dorian Gray.
Everyone, I am EGM, your friend and foe. So why don't we
Hold on, wait. Now we got to introduce our special, our guest.
Right.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I should have. But ladies and gentlemen,
You can say that here?
yeah, we can say whatever we want. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. Watch this, pussy, fart.
Not pussy fart, Tommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has been literally the soundscape of many a generation. Ladies and gentlemen, the human audiomancer himself, Mr. Michael Winslow.
So
Hey,
Michael
Mike.
Winslow.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Tommy.
No, please, you do you.
I have gotten word that you once, talking about strange gigs, you and Gilbert Gottfried together opened up a show that the Ramones played at. It was like a hybrid stand-up and rock and roll show.
It was one of those. Yeah, it's one of those. Jeez, I still can't believe I was in that stupid thing. Yeah, it was one of those gigs that somebody put together. They thought it would be a great idea. I thought it would be really funny to have some comedians to go with some punk rockers, to go with some reggae people. So it was Gilbert Gottfried, me, Toots and the Maytals, and the Ramones.
How'd that go over?
Like a fart in church, man. How you think it went over? How you think it went over? I mean, the first part, they're all college kids and they're all whacked out of their brains. He's going, I'm trying to make you laugh at the stuff, the crap that I do. And they're like, dude, roll another one, dude. And then Toots and Maytals shows up and I do my thing. And Toots and Maytals shows up. You go, red, everybody, ready. Rastafari! And that turned out great. And then the Ramones showed up. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, shut up, we're gonna play. Hey, fuck you! I wanna be sedated! Fuck you! And that was it.
And they didn't even save that rec center with that
Sounds like a
shit.
good show.
Real.
It was the weirdest show I ever done. I'll work with Gilbert Gottfried again, but the Ramones was crazy.
What year must that have been? 80s?
19s, around there.
You have been around and doing this so many decades. I mean, and technology has caught up with you. You were ahead of technology, and now you're working with technology, and you've got
We're doing okay.
You're into apps now. Talk
Yes.
about what you're doing with these interactive apps and video games and stuff.
I'm going to be doing a lot of apps coming up pretty soon. I've got them in the design chain, but I had to up the game from the last time because the last time I'd done video games, it was okay. I did Wizard Ops, which is all right. There was only 3,000 noises, but I learned something by doing video games. When you do layers and layers and layers, because one video game can be about almost 3,000 sounds because you have to do multiple takes. Then you got to do layers. You got to do the track bed. You got to do the feet. You got to do all them yelling. You got to do the swords. You got to do the music. You have to do all the clinking. You have to do all. So that could be thousands of sounds in one game. So I'm way past 10,000. I'm way past that, but I'm going to start doing games and noises again. I'm just trying to identify the market because it's so saturated with things that we don't need. I want an app that somebody will actually want, because I did one called That's Kung Fu, where if you flip the phone around, but I got to come up with something better this time. So it'll be a Noisy Man. It'll be something Noisy Man oriented.
That's Kung Fu is a pretty good app. Honestly.
It was fun. It was fun. But now I'm going to go back and address it again. But we're going to have some practical uses.
What an absolute honor to have you with us back for a second week. I mean,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I look forward to the day when I get an Amber Alert on my phone. It's your voice doing the sound effect of the Amber Alert.
Man, I would love to provide noises. I would love to be the next Sneery.
I
Yeah, that's a hood app. That's probably what I'll do next is Sneery. It's a hood app. Sneery's a hood app. You just go.
Yo, Sneery, I'm a hood app.
Yes.
Hey, Sneery, where do I get my box of Snoop Loops?
At the supermarket, fool.
And this place smells like weed. That's what I'm going to call a dispensary from now on. Is I'm going to the snooper market.
Because he for a while there, he was going to like actually open up little tiny bodegas called snooper markets. For a while, he was serious. But then he decided to cook with Martha Stewart instead, and that worked out fine.
I feel like that's the life of every stoner. Is they sit there like, you know what I'm going to do is that, and then
he actually did it.
No.
And then Martha Stewart comes along, just like for every stoner.
Yeah, Martha Stewart with more
And she'll show you how to make a shank.
because she's been to jail.
And I remember that roast where she said, "I've got more jail time than any of the rappers up here on this stage."
Yeah.
I'm going, wow.
I mean, Rick Ross was a prison guard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine how beautiful a blunt rolled by Martha Stewart would be.
Oh, yeah. Exquisite.
It looks like
Because you know it would have
Smells
little
like a
flowers
rolling
on
meadow.
it. It would have little flowers, and it would have little lavender tips.
Yeah,
It would be an overachieving blunt. It would have like a USB port.
It would look like
What do you think a blunt is?
on the long table of Midsummer. It would just
It's like all the stuff on the cutting room floor in Spaceballs. One of the scenes that they allowed was when Dark Helmet got his helmet crashed and he falls over. He goes, "Smoke him if you got him," and he falls. And we all pull out cigarettes, Spaceball cigarettes. We're all smoking Spaceball brand cigarettes because he also had Spaceball brand cigarettes. So we were smoking cigarettes, and he goes, because he said, "Smoke him if you got him." And he goes, "Hey man, you don't smoke, dude. If Helmet says smoke, my ass is smoking." That was on the cutting room floor. What else on Spaceball? Oh, the other one on the cutting room floor was when he would say, "I'm gonna watch my coffee. I'm watching Mr. Coffee, Mr. Radar. Now switch to Teleview." He switched to Teleview. He goes, "Nah, nigga, not Teleview, you idiot. Teleview." Cutting room floor.
I like how it ended up on the cutting room floor because Mel Brooks was like, "That's too Jewish." That's
I know.
So we all had a chance to introduce our characters. Do you remember much about your character from last week, Michael Winslow?
Mint Caliber?
It had an unpronounceable name.
Yes. How did I pronounce it?
It was something like Flixlax.
Yeah.
We have a team of people who've been taking Laughfinder notes, and I can tell you, listeners, that Michael Winslow's character incarnated last week as a shapeshifter with a furry face, human legs and feet. He had claws, a sniper's scope. He had an extra long tongue. I think he had like 5 eyes.
Oh.
He was a prankster, a troublemaker.
You gotta see where you're going, yo.
Overall, a positive guy. He seemed very obsessed with fighting plaque above anything else, and his weapon was mint caliber, the brush blade of the round rollers. This was given to Michael's character to help him combat his mighty foe plaque. A fight that rages on over the centuries, and we are pleased once again to have you with us on this campaign.
Hey, what is that light bulb thing? Is that just
It's steampunk, yo.
Oh, wow. I know a little something. Which I'm very excited because I even made a Facebook post about, but Fauci at first was like, everyone wear masks. And now he's like, everyone wear goggles. And I'm hoping he's like, everyone has to wear cloaks and little clockwork dragons on their shoulders.
I gotta have Lando Calrissian cape. Man, I get to have a Lando cape? Hell yeah! I got a Lando cape.
The second that Fauci okays waifu pillows for social distancing purposes, it's the world we all want to live in.
Or he says the safest way to travel is dirigible. And I'm like,
Dirigible. Oh my God, Fauci's a Led Zeppelin fan. I didn't know that.
All right, are you guys ready to get? I guess
we are ready.
I guess you can take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, previously on Laughfinder, our friend Michael Winslow joined us. We were in the middle of a battle. The episode started with us fighting these bad guys in a deep cavernous cave. There was sound bursts being launched. We were fighting a giant bat. That's what was happening. The bat bit a few people. Michael Winslow's character sound blasted the bat's face. There were crossbow attacks, sound bursts, and finally success. We beat the bat and we leveled up. We're all a level higher this episode, level 4 now.
It's such a horrible level. We didn't get anything good.
We looked around, we ate some magic mushrooms, and then the ceiling of the cave started caving in. So we got out of the cave as quickly as possible, got outside, and there we were perched upon the edge of this cliff, and we saw there were some menacing thieves that were guarding a tied-up elfin woman at a campsite. Flarn shot a poison bolt. Guy Jin shot an arrow. Michael Winslow killed a guy. Another one drops. A third one drops. And finally, we beat these guys. And right about now, we're going to find out who this elfin damsel in distress is. And listeners, that brings us up to the presents.
All right, so she stands up, and like I said, she is an elfin woman with corded muscles. There seems to be a bag of equipment next to her, and she introduces herself as Nardalwyn, an accomplished rock climber.
What's your name again?
Nardalwyn, N-A-R.
Which, if I could just say, this is Haley Nelson's NPC, because she's a $20 member. So this is her NPC in the game.
Excellent.
So
Did she choose the name?
Yes.
Nardal who?
Nardalwyn, Nardilwen.
So if you see that, folks, if you become a $20 patron member, this could be you. You could be tied up in our show.
Yeah.
Bound gags.
Yeah, we didn't say we untied her. I just want to say presumptuous.
So she's still bound and gagged, and she has a bag of treasure next to her, you say, Game Master?
No, she has a bag of equipment.
Ah, okay.
Oh, well, what kind of equipment?
Climbing equipment.
She
points you over to the ravine here, where this bridge has been destroyed.
Yeah.
And she says the only way to get out of here is to traverse this ravine.
Is she gonna carry us on her back?
She says, I can help you. And I think on the other side of the ravine, there's like some sort of lift apparatus, but we have to crawl down here in order to get to it.
Wait, we gotta crawl down, climb down. All right. Well,
This way, you fool!
I'm part monkey on my mother's side, so it should be all right.
Oh, so we got to climb now, huh?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
So, what this will do?
Wait, did we loot the bodies of the guys that were?
Oh, yes. And she says, also, this may be cause for concern. Some of the other guys went down before us.
I know that's right.
And I heard, like, some screaming at the bottom of the ravine.
Yup.
Oh, Elon Musk is down there.
I'm sure there's nothing to be scared of down there then.
Muskie down there, man.
Oh, it's Epstein's Valley.
All right.
Oh, real quick, that reminds me of a joke. This guy goes to visit a prostitute, right?
Oh, no.
Right.
And he pays the prostitute to go down on her, right? And so while he's down there, he's rooting around. And first he finds a piece of a carrot. And he was like, that's fucking weird. And he keeps going and he finds a pea. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? So he's going down and he finds a little corn kernel. And he looks up at the woman. He goes, hey, are you sick? And she goes, no, but the guy before you was.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get back to our action. Shall we?
Thank you effect for that.
And she was a milking machine.
What's your
Okay.
cute pussy sound?
All right. Let's keep the show
Let's not
going.
bring Michael Winslow down to our
Oh, I'm going to need athletic rolls for everyone.
Oh, God. We've angered Dorian.
There we go. Let's see.
Well, it's a climbing roll, so...
All right, up at 19. Okay, 16.
Oh, I should tell you. Since we are calculating bulk, every bit of bulk that goes above your max is going to be a penalty. So you'll need to leave things here if you are carrying too much.
I agree.
Like what?
Athletics
many-
roll? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry.
Yes. How many, for example, how many weapons have you guys brought with you?
I guess I'll leave these 13 short swords up here.
Oh yeah. I just have my weapon, like the dog slicer, and a crossbow, and potions.
If you have your weapons that you use, whatever armor you're carrying, and potions and like magical items, you should be fine.
Okay, because I'm not really carrying a bunch of shit. So
yeah, I just have these 13 short swords.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take him into a little man and leave him here so people know we were here.
Oh wait, can I tie these short swords to one of the dead bodies and just throw it down the ravine?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you could, but you get a fine.
I'm like, hey, help me move this guy's body over to the edge of this ravine. It's gonna sound cool. Someone start a visual scroll. And then when you start, I'm like, hey, I'm Kent Ramsey, and this is the body tossed into a ravine.
Yeah. And I'm Kid Rock, and I don't have a liquor license anymore, dudes.
All right. So you tie 13 short swords to a dead body.
Yeah.
And you toss it over this ravine.
Yeah. I hope I hit one of the guys at the bottom.
You hear the guy who was just unconscious wakes up in midair.
You should have just used him like a giant knife block and just stuck them all in him. Like,
you hear,
what the fuck?
Lay down the bottom. You hear someone go, what the hell?
Oh, dude.
Can we peek over the edge of the ravine and shoot some arrows down there? Can we see what's down there before we start descending the ravine?
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
Perception roll. Okay.
You should let me perceiving. I'm pretty good at it.
Please, go ahead, Todd Chrysanthemum.
I got some good perception here, so let's go back to that. And
put your pumpkin head over the edge of the cliff and see what's down there.
Yeah, they won't think anything wrong with that.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh,
5.
nice.
All right.
What are we perceiving with that?
You can barely see anything, but you do see, like, at the very bottom, something large and two-legged.
Is it my ex-wife?
Oh my God! It's Melissa McCarthy.
No respect at all.
That's
the
fat chicks.
Body that you threw over the cliff starts crawling, and whatever down there, like he survived that, and whatever's down there, you
The
see
swords broke his fall.
Yeah.
you see it pick him up by one ankle and start beating him against a rock until he's
Oh, like a giant ogre type character or something.
Yeah, like
He's probably okay.
Hey, can we let's throw these other guys down there too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Monty Python would beat a cat against a rock.
yes.
Let's fill this guy's pockets with ketchup packets.
Oh wait, do we still have any of that we still have any highly explosive Crimson Bliss on us?
No.
Oh yeah,
No,
we have
that's the
Molotov
holy hand
cocktails,
grenade.
too.
That's the holy hand
Yeah.
grenade.
Because I was about to be like corpse bomb. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we have Molotov cocktails.
Oh,
got
we
them
do
in the
have-
lab.
That's right. We do have Molotov cocktails.
By the way, Corpse Bomb is a great band name.
Yeah,
Yes, that is pretty good.
We will be playing at the Crown next week.
Yeah, let's throw a Molotov cocktail on that thing.
I mean, we can see the ogre, right?
You don't know what it is. It doesn't seem to be like what you've seen of an ogre.
Okay. I would like to now. How far now? Can it hear us if we yelled down at it?
Probably.
All right. So I would like to do a diplomacy check and yell, "Hey, are you a good Shrek or a bad Shrek?"
If he's a hungry Shrek, it ain't gonna matter. You're gonna be food.
And hold on. Let's get my sheet up.
That's a good suspense soundtrack.
And how are we doing with the diplomacy 19 on my "Hey, you a good Shrek or a bad Shrek"?
He says, with a voice of genuine confusion.
What? I don't understand.
Okay, so if we go down there, are you going to try to kill us?
Well, if you jump on my head, I'm gonna beat you against a rock.
All right, here's the deal.
Like I did this guy that jumped on my head.
So if we don't land on your head, you won't attack us.
I mean, probably. You could be an asshole.
I'm just asking politely, can we just avoid having the one group of people trying to kill the other group of people? Can we just go down there unmolested and leave?
We've really matured as a group, I think.
We have. Wait, hold on. We're still going to set this guy on fire.
Yeah, shut up. Don't let him know our true intentions.
They're talking about another guy, not you.
Another highly flammable guy.
That's another guy. You're cool. They're talking about somebody else.
Ask him how flammable he is.
Would you like to drink some of this gasoline, sir? So
he just. Oh no.
Hey, tell him if we go down, I got a gift certificate to Applebee's that I can give them.
We can get you famous bowls at Applebee's.
Hey, look! I got an idea. Like, I learned this new song overnight, right? Flan, I can make you invisible, right? You go down there invisibly, we go down there visibly, right? And you get behind him. We'll give you this Molotov cocktail. If shit goes sideways, you light that motherfucker on fire and stab him in the back.
Now that's more of our brand.
That's actually
Sideways.
very on brand.
Yes. And if it goes any further sideways, you get Paul Giamatti show up with medicine, and then he can just drink wine all day.
The real thing that's not going to work though is when you start descending and it just looks like a rope with nobody at the end of it as you're coming down.
With little pebbles falling down from where your feet are. Yeah.
Sounds like one of my shows.
Question.
Yeah.
Anyone who is ascending with Nardalwin as a partner gets a +4 bonus to their climb checks. So which one of you will be
that should be Flan. I have a natural proficiency for climbing.
I'm actually really good at falling distances. I don't take that much fall damage, so I can just jump off a bit. Not really.
Who's not good at climbing?
We haven't really spoken with Nardalwin. Can I ask Nardalwin if she knows who this character is at the bottom of the review?
Michael,
Nardalwin.
can
Who
you
is
voice
this?
her?
Nardalwin?
Nardalwin, yeah.
Sup, more friend? So, you've got to tell me the truth. Truth be told and not be sold. Not be sold because it's been told. Are you
You just throw her
dangerous?
over. That's enough of that.
Nardalwin really, she speaks in riddles.
Yeah.
Of course I do, because if I didn't, you wouldn't know if I didn't.
So whatever's down there
Very deep.
is like, what? Confused.
I can see that, sir.
This is a giant, stupid subhuman down there that we can easily manipulate.
Sarah.
Let's just get down to business here, Arson Dudes.
All
Let's
right,
live up to our name.
Let's see.
Nardalwin, you're coming with us.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to cast invisibility.
Have you got any scones?
I'll cast invisibility on Flarn.
All right. Okay, that sounds good
All
to me.
right, so Eric, let's see, Flarn, let's see, Aaron. All right, so the initial climbing goes pretty good. Tommy, you'll need to roll athletics.
All right. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Impressive. Listeners,
All right.
Tommy's just rolled a 6 for athletics.
Tommy has just died in a gymboree.
6.
I tied a rope around my waist and I was like, see at the bottom. And I jumped in, but there's nothing tied at the other end of this rope.
Tommy
All right.
hates gym class.
Let's see.
I'm a monkey goblin. Don't I get like a
Yes.
check to grab something?
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't throw it.
Ancestral bonus or something.
Yeah, grab some, but just don't throw it at us.
It's like every time I did try to repel.
Okay. Due to your natural proficiency with climbing, you bounce here and there off some jagged rocks.
Oh, okay.
But you avoid a complete and total drop to the bottom.
Okay.
So you only take a fraction of the falling damage at store here. You only take 16 damage.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh. Hey, question for you. Do we have our hit points restored?
Not yet.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys. I've luckily been undamaged.
As a lot of you will make your way, Tommy will actually have to make fewer rolls now than everyone else because
he took the quick way down.
Yes, he took the quick way down. But
don't worry, I landed on my dick.
So now we know how many hit points a free fall to the bottom costs you.
Well, Tommy made his save.
Right, could be worse.
So yes, it can be a lot worse. So I'm gonna.
Tommy didn't land on the giant ogre.
He did not.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna need an athletics roll from everyone else as you go through the second.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Athletics again.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna need one for you, Tommy, but this will be your last one.
Okay.
That last little step in fate plans.
Beats don't fail me now. Here we go.
Jesus.
Listeners, he rolled a 2.
Athletes want to be musicians, and musicians want to be athletes.
Tommy, give me a reflex save.
Oh, rope. Oh, I totally forgot about rope. 17.
Okay, so I have some good news and some bad news.
Okay.
The bad news is that you fall further. The good news is that Flarn misses you as he plummets.
I only take half fall. I only take half fall damage as a stonehead goblin.
Oh, touche.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
I like how you.
That's the kind of understanding that's worth a hero point, if you ask me.
I'm falling, and I'm
In my
falling past
editorial
Flarn.
opinion.
Yeah.
I'm falling past Flarn, and he just slaps my hands away instead of trying to help. So it causes it.
I'd
Wait,
like to
can I
high
take
five him and say you're so strong.
I want to take a hero point and reroll that.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah. That's totally.
I would also, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Flarn,
All
what
right,
did you roll?
21. That's a critical.
Flarn rolled a 7.
Yeah. You know what? I'm also gonna take the time to re-roll the shit.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, Flarny.
-3.
All right. So half damage, you say?
general.
Oh wow! I rolled really low. So you only take half damage, which is 7 hit points.
Oh, motherfucker.
I rolled at least 1 1 and a 3, and
Now, the rest of the party is actually skillfully climbing down the edge of the ravine then with Gnarlwyn?
yes.
Okay.
I could have kept my sword.
Gnarlwyn goes over to Kit Ramsey and clicks her rope to his belt.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, so everyone make one final roll. Tommy, add 4 to what you get.
Okay. No, I would offer you some penis in return, but I believe I've broken most of it off. All right, 20. Nice.
Todd Chrysanthemum is going to take a fall now.
All right.
Here we go.
It's going to be a smashed pumpkin.
What? How disappointing. I rolled nothing above a 2, so you only take 9 points of damage.
Damn.
Nice. All right, I'll
I
take
imagine
Gravity.
All of us falling did that. They do that goofy fall where it's woo.
All right. But you made it down without dying, which is really what you guys were after.
Yeah.
So the bigger picture here is that we're still in pursuit of Balaxa Brightmore, who escaped from the Crimson Lab into the tunnel and who we're really trying to get, because that's who we need to dispatch of to satisfy our elven overlord. What's his name? Jax? Flax? Stacks. Can I ask the elfin woman, Nardolwyn, do you know, did you see Balaxa Brightmore? Has she gone this way?
Oh, I did see her, actually.
Well, who was she with? How many people are in her party?
Well, she kept leaving people behind, but she had a large group. Some of them are dead now. Some of them you killed. Some of them didn't survive whatever's down here. But she still took a large contingent with her.
Mm-hmm. And she's on the other. Now we have to climb up the other side of the ravine, or where do
there
we go
should
now?
be a lift apparatus.
Oh yeah, lift
that we can use.
That guy. As I get up and I'm like, still got it.
Now, in the meantime, what about this ogre or not ogre, whatever he is, this giant biped down here at the bottom of the ravine? Do we see him now?
Michael, can I get a giant beast noise?
Okay. Let's see.
Man, that sounds like me. Nice. 2 burritos deep and 4 IPAs in.
What's up? Yo.
So what you see is a man, barely, who is covered in hair. And as he turns towards you, he gets taller and furrier, and claws come out. And he goes, "I'm sorry. Can I help you?"
He's like a werewolf.
I'm sorry. Can I help you? Sorry.
Is he a werewolf? What is this? Does anyone recognize what this thing is?
I'm not the right union for that.
Can I
roll knowledge nature?
Yeah, can I do that?
Todd
Sure.
has a good knowledge nature. Plant man. What is the wolf man?
There we go. How's a 21? And is this telling me what this thing is?
It is. He is what you call a skinwalker, which is something like a lycanthrope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what. If he's covered with fur, he's probably going to go up in flames beautifully. So, I say let's launch. Who's holding the Molotov?
I'm holding the Molotov. I'm invisible, and I'm holding the Molotov cocktail.
That's the plan, right?
I got a lighter. You need my lighter, man?
Can I look at this guy real quick, and then I'll try one last diplomacy with him, and then let's see this. Okay, that was an 8, so I'm going to say what I need to say.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, listen, pal, I don't know if you know this, but we have a little nickname. We're called the Arson Dudes, and I was just looking at the flesh that you're covered with, and it's very highly... I hate the smell of burning hair, but we're literally going to light you on fire if we cannot pass safely.
That's more of an intimidation role.
He kind of cocks his head as if he's genuinely confused.
But really, what he just saw a squirrel.
Someone said walk, and he's like,
dog bark?
Hey, a squirrel.
Yeah, he sort of looks at you, and he goes, very heartfelt. He says, what?
Very well. Hey, look, let me try some diplomacy. Now, this level, I took impressive performance, which means I can use my performance skill in place of diplomacy.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's see it.
Play some Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran.
I'm like, hey, man, taste is a sound, lost and unfound, and I think I found in you, baby. Look, you should really let us go and feel this groove going on through you. Let's see what I roll. 15.
Okay, he's actually kind of grooving right now.
Nice.
He's like, oh yeah, that's dope. And he's like tapping his feet on like what used to be the thief's head. It's like, yeah, that's pretty badass. oh, that's some rockin' tunes. What? Did you just come down here to rock out in the middle of a ravine?
Yeah, man, it's good acoustics down here in the middle of this ravine.
So let's just quietly walk on our way and see if he follows us.
He says, are you trying to get to the other side?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, mate, by the way, you didn't happen to see a bird and some cohorts come through here, did you?
yeah, I did. A couple of them came down here. They tried to kill me because, they don't want any witnesses to where they're going.
Yeah, they're part of the cohorts league. Yeah.
Yeah. I just sort of, friendly, in like a friendly way, I sort of twisted one of the guys' head off while the other guy was forced to watch.
Yeah, you gotta send a message.
Yeah. Well, I sent a message in the form of the head I twisted off at the other party. I kind of threw it at him. But
I feel like we have a common enemy. Hey, you want to go twist the rest of their heads off with us?
Yeah, maybe we could provide some. Do we have some rations, like some mutton chops or milk bones or something we can offer?
I got a twister game we could put the heads on.
Can I cast Soothe on him to? I want to heal his wounds.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
This is so gonna turn out bad for him.
Before he attacks us, let's heal his wounds.
Thank you.
I'm behind them, just invisibly going thumbs up, thumbs down, holding this invisible Molotov cocktail.
We're doing one of those. All right, so yeah, I'll cast Soothe on him.
Okay. How much does it heal?
Let's see. It is 1d10 plus 4. So I am healing him for 1d10 plus 4. Let me do a d4. Or, yeah, but whatever that 7 plus 4 was, 11. I healed him for 11.
Yeah. He was like, holy crap. You are a good musician. He doesn't realize that you just healed him with Soothe instead of... He just like, she started playing the guitar and his wounds started closing.
Yeah, this death metal, man, I swear.
We do life metal here.
All your injuries. He says, well, if you want to catch him, there's 3 ways you could do it. There's the lift there, right? It's the quickest way. I don't know if I would take it, but there's a risk, is all I'm saying. Also, around the side here, there's a tunnel through the cliff, and you could go up that way.
Is it like a shortcut? Will it get us up there quicker?
Not as quick as the lift, but you probably won't plummet and die.
The lift is not reliable. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Lycanthrope?
I mean, not for me, but I'm very heavy, but also, there's a long way.
Are you a teamster?
Yeah. No, I'm mostly just one person. But there's a long way. It takes longer. Your person, whoever you're looking for, is probably going to be nice and prepared if you take that way. But it's also the least dangerous way.
What's that? You want to go through the secret tunnel? I'm going to start playing Secret Tunnel from Avatar. Secret Tunnel!
Hey, Lycanthrope man, which way did Balaxa Brightmore and her crew go?
They took the lift, like a bit at a time.
It could have been Uber, but they took a lift.
Yes.
So
they have no brand loyalty.
Yeah. Considering that our game master has identified to us that we can only carry a certain amount of weight with us down here.
That's lift.
And he's also insinuating that this lift can only take a certain amount of weight. We'd have to probably take multiple trips and risk the fact of maybe falling down the cliff again.
I'm against that.
Kill palms.
I'm against
the tunnel.
As you saw, as I was falling, I held out a comedically small umbrella to break my fall, and that only made a large boulder fall on top of me.
I have a parachute.
And now my teeth are piano keys.
I have a parachute in there, but it might be an anvil.
I mean, it is fortunate that the 2 best climbers had to deal with the falling damage, because it could have been a lot worse if it was the...
Next time, don't buy Acme stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
Right.
You get Acme stuff. I bought this Acme stuff on Wish. So yeah, you guys want to do Secret Tunnel?
Secret Tunnel.
At Disembodied Whiskers. Secret Tunnel.
I was gonna do dinner if you want to just camp for the night.
All right.
Oh.
Also, a storm's coming. He
sniffs the air with his super sensitive nose. He's like, "The storm's coming. I can smell it even stronger than I can smell the goblin with the gasoline behind me."
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
I just love fun pranks, guys.
Yeah, he does a prank show.
Yeah.
Molotov cocktail.
It's called
My
Green.
name's Pickles, by the way.
Pickles.
Oh no. Oh God,
you're
Pickles.
You're actually on our show called Arsass. That's it's our nickname.
Oh God, not Pickles. Well, at least in Green
Pickles the
Pickles.
lycanthrope.
Wait, what color is this hair on his body?
It's brown.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Pickles.
Brown Pickles! Not the
So
brown
we've-
Pickles!
Arson Dudes, do we feel genuinely convinced that Pickles is like on the level and not going to try and eat us in our sleep or anything?
Well, one of us is going to have to watch him for sure. But I'm a leshy. I don't really do much sleeping. I can just sit here, grow, and talk to him all night.
I could use to regenerate some hit points.
Yeah, let's camp with Pickles.
Now, Pickles, you say there's a storm coming. Do you have some kind of shelter?
Yeah,
Or do you just
yeah. I'll
bundle up
bet
in a ball of fur.
No, I
Pickles
just
the cat.
I camp out in the mouth of the tunnel when the rain happens, which is good because the tunnel is on an incline and you don't get a buildup of water.
Let's get up there and have some dinner and rest and spin some yarns.
What's for dinner, Pickles? What was you making?
Well, I traded for some mutton chops. So basically, what we're gonna have is roasted mutton chops, fried buttered asparagus, garlic mashed potatoes, and squash.
Wonderful.
I don't know if I can trust
Go
this
into
brown
the
Pickles.
tunnel and you see like this really elaborate stove and kitchen set up and like a spice rack.
Wow, this is a really nice place you have here.
He's like the Martha Stewart of lycanthropes.
Yes.
He kind of is. He's elaborate setup.
Pickles, this is absolutely lovely. Thank you for inviting us. To
Well,
the
this is what I went to school for, actually.
Oh, really?
I assume we were going to be eating these men that you killed for the...
No, people don't taste it.
I can't hear you over all this livestock, Pickles.
Don't worry, it won't be making news much longer. Can you do a sound of sheep getting viciously slaughtered?
Sure.
Gonna be some good eating.
Oh, God.
Hey, what happened to you?
Man, what lovely murder.
Excellent.
I'm covered in it.
All right.
I'll have what he's having.
So the night passes. He doesn't try to eat you or anything.
No.
The
What
food
do we
is
regain?
immaculate.
Mhm.
You gain your level.
Well, hold
hit
on.
points
Before we go to sleep, I can cast Soothe 2 more times. So I want to cast it once on myself.
Okay.
Which will give me 1d10 plus 4. 12 hit points, and then I can cast Soothe 1 more time.
Maybe Flarn needs it.
I got 21 hit points.
What about what do you got, Aaron?
I have 14.
Okay, Aaron did.
Yeah, Aaron.
Okay. So now you'll get 11 hit points.
Oh, yeah. 25 now. Thank you.
And now,
Kid Ramsey.
for resting, you get your level plus your con bonus hit points back.
So I get 5. So 14, so 26 plus 19.
31. All right.
I'm up to 40. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm already back to full health.
Can you make the sound of dumb people doing math, Michael Winslow?
Sure. Sure, but I can't tell no political jokes. I'll get in trouble.
All right. I think it's good to stop there for now.
Yeah.
You still have Pickles and Nardlewen with you.
We're well rested.
Pickles.
We have we have bellies full of fresh mutton. Our hit points are somewhat restored. We've made a new friend, Pickles the lycanthrope, and another new friend, the elf woman Nardlewen. We're getting ready to head into a tunnel to chase our elusive foe, the Loxa Brightmore. Perhaps we'll find her and her crew on the next exciting episode of
All right, guys. You can catch me this Friday doing a show at Martini's in White Plains for Irwin.
I know that club. Nice place.
Yeah, 8 p.m. I'll be there, and then
Martini's,
Saturday,
nice, man.
I'll be doing. I'm featuring on the second Saturday shit show. Forget who is headlining. And then, well, no, that murder mystery got canceled. And then at the end of the month, on the 28th, you can catch me in Baltimore at the Checker Brewing Company.
It's the 29th now. It's the 29th.
Oh, that's right, 29th. Checker Brewing Company on the 29th. Let me change that date.
And I'm on that show as well. So you can see Tommy and myself on the 29th at the Checker Brewing Company. Come and see all the dick jokes that your body can handle.
What about you, Eric? What do you want to plug?
I got some stuff going. The 21st of this month, I'll be at the Church of Satire for their outdoor show. And my co-host from the Quality Time podcast, Miss Ashley Pontius, will be hosting that one. So come and check that shit out. As always, check out all things Eric Comedy at ericcomedy.com. Eric with a K, comedy with a C. Links to this bullshit and then all of the bullshit that I do, it's on there. So check that shit out. And you'll be able, I think in about a week, be able to hear a Quality Time episode with Mr. Michael Winslow that we'll be doing later on today.
That's
which should
awesome.
be very exciting because we're going to talk about the movie Ginger Clown. And
That's Jeremy getting out of bed.
Exciting. So.
Pouring himself. Aaron, what do you got to? What do you want to plug?
I want to plug going on the App Store and finding Michael Winslow's app. What's it called again, Michael?
Oh, it's not on there anymore. It's not there anymore. I'm gonna redesign a whole new section of apps. It was called That's Kung Fu, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
So there's going to be a bunch of new ones, and we're taking our time. We're going to do it right this time.
Nice.
Did you do it wrong?
Because I want it to be user friendly, and I want to be able to be able to make it evolve like Pokemon.
That's awesome.
Well, then I have nothing to plug other than I don't know.
Oh, you can always go to www.michaelwinslow store and pick up a fanny pack or a Spaceball or a Balls of Space T-shirt or a Kung Fu Jones shirt or whatever you like. Yeah, www.michaelwinslowstore.com. And of course, we have more podcasts coming and more stuff coming from Seth, and it's going to be good, man. It's going to be real good. And
I'm going to go there.
The honor being on the show because you guys let me make noises like. Stuff like that.
That shouldn't even be possible.
Michael Winslow store. Here it is. Shop now. I love
it. Brian, what do you got to plug?
This week, you know what? We just got the Laughmatic Live this Monday night. It's going to be myself with guests King Tink, Josh Caderna, Beth Hayden on that one. And then Wednesday, they got the same Laughfinder game. I do have a couple of shows that I'll be doing outside this month, but of course, I don't remember the dates. But you can see them in Maryland and in Pennsylvania. Then one of the Church Satires I'm doing. I think they're doing the show. Dorian's headlining for the Charm Silly thing, or the Elegant Silly thing later this month. So, yeah. And then a couple other shows that I don't remember the dates for.
Cool.
It's okay. You will.
Yeah.
When he gets a call that day, hey man, where are you? You're only 15. Ben, what do you got to plug? You got to plug anything?
Sure, yeah. As always, subscribe to our Patreon if you want a little bit of bonus content. And if you're in the Baltimore area, make sure Monday through Friday between 5 and 10 in the morning, you're tuning into 98 Rock to hear the morning show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're a assistant producer now for the morning show, so you get to hang out with Justin and all those guys. Oh,
Ben's on a real radio station. You hear that, Aaron?
Congrats, man! I'm starstruck. Ben,
yeah, Aaron.
Maybe I can get an autograph at some point.
Every day I go into work and I think, what would Aaron do in this situation? So I've had
you interview a homeless guy outside. Dorian, what do you got coming up?
Oh, so that thing that Brian was talking about
Elegant
is
Silly?
August. Yes, it's Comedy in the Courtyard. It's August 14th.
Oh, okay.
Which is at
in the park, that big parking lot in Ellicott City.
Bell Market Cafe parking lot in Ellicott City. It's August 14th, which is after August 13th, but before August 15th.
This is the reboot of the event that got canceled right at the beginning of quarantine, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember Mike Moran was
Quinlan.
No, it was Quinlan.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Quinlan was on with us. I think the last time we were all in the same room together, because we were all like, "What's this coronavirus thing all about? What's going to happen?" And he's like, "I don't know. I sure hope that Ellicott Silly doesn't get canceled." And then.
Yeah, and then everything got canceled.
Yeah,
they're doing it.
Say that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so I did a show yesterday. It was a private gig, right? And I meant to tell you guys about this. I get down to Gambril's, and there was a cul-de-sac, and only one driveway had a gated fucking driveway, right? So and it said the King Estate. I drive down a quarter mile down this driveway that has its own lampposts and everything. Pull up to where there's this very opulent house with a fucking water feature in the roundabout in front of the house and everything. Yeah, it had a moat with lions and tigers drowning in it. And no, but apparently I talked to the guy. The guy was doing the show for. He owns 8 restaurants and was having like a leadership thing. So all of his management and head chefs were there. Mm-hmm. And then, but the house, as I told the guy, I was like, this looks like groups of people have had sex in this building. It was so fucking big.
Oh, house theme. Yeah.
And he said as soon as quarantine hit, his wife and kid, they just went to their place in Rehoboth, and they've been in quarantine in Rehoboth. And I was like, yeah, who would want to stay in this shithole for quarantine? But he said that the property used to be owned by the vice president of Microsoft. And he ended up, but he told me, he was like, look, I don't want anyone to know that you're a comedian. So for the next 20 minutes, if anybody asked, I have a new restaurant called the Smash Grape. Tell everybody that you're the new manager of the Smash Grape. And I was like, okay. So then, of course, like 5 people came up to me and they were introducing themselves. This one guy was like, hey, how's it going? My name's Ron. What do you do? And I was like, the Smash Grapes. He was like, okay, what are you doing there? I'm like, I'm management. And he was like, okay, front of house or back of house? And I was like, inside of the house. I told him, I was like, front of house. He was like, okay. And I was like, what do you do? And he was like, oh, I'm the head chef at Smash Grapes.
That went over real well.
Yeah. So I had to lie.
What do you do at Smash Grapes? Wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm the head chef at Smash Grapes. Well, what do you do? I'm the head chef at Smash Grapes. Like, sorry, he didn't tell you.
You could use that old Burt Reynolds line from WW and the Dixie Dance Kings. What do you do? Everybody I can.
Yeah.
Now, Michael, what do you want for him? Which, by the way, thank you for these past 2 weekends for joining us. I hope maybe down the road we can get you to come join us some other time. Anytime.
It would be fun. I would have a lot of fun to do it. And this is really my first immersion in this sort of thing. And it's been fun making noises and experimenting and trying to figure out where the hell North is. Know where North is. With Kanye, of course.
Now, you have a new podcast coming out, The Noisecast? Is that what it is?
The Noisecast. And it's pretty strange. It's a highly experimental. It's just you take sounds and you can travel in any dimension, anywhere you want, anytime you want. Do whatever you want, as long as you make noises. And I'm Captain Noisy Man.
Is it out now, or do you have a date when it's going to start?
Some of it's out. Some of it's on Spotify. Okay. Some of it's out. But we just finished the Lost episodes. So I'm finishing up episode 10. I'm working on that now. Episode 8 was a lost episode, and episode 10 will be the found lost episode. And it'll be a lot of rockabilly in that one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Awesome.
Because nobody does rockabilly, and I've done every other music style in the podcast. I've covered every music style from 1930s to hip hop to whatever. So we'll put rockabilly in there next.
That's awesome.
I can't wait. We've had a couple lost episodes ourselves.
Yeah.
And we had to fill it with Brian's foot pussy. You remember?
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having none.
All right.
And also want to tell everybody, go to michaelwinslowshop.com or Michael Winslow Store.
www.michaelwinslowstore.com and check me out on Michael Winslow TV on YouTube and on Facebook. At Michael Winslow. Michael Winslow Official, and there's the Michael www.michaelwinslowstore on Instagram. It's Michael_Winslow, and then of course Noisy Man on Twitter. I normally haven't done very much on Twitter lately because it's been too much peaceful.
Yeah.
So I don't do Twitter unless I want to die.
Right.
But there's plenty of other things, and there'll be new things coming. Just check in with us every so often on Instagram and Twitter and MichaelWinslowMedia.com.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say, Michael, like I said,
More reaction videos on YouTube as well.
you have been such a major influence, and I know a good most of the people in here doing voices and everything as a kid and stuff, and really just appreciate you spending some time with us. And oh man, the other day there was a very attractive girl at the bar, and I was like, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a podcast with Michael Winslow, and I was like, have you ever seen Police Academy? And she was like, I'm 20.
Yeah.
Michael Winslow, oh my God, are you one of those stalker-like dudes? Are you like a friend of like gross people or something? Like, oh my God.
Well, we look forward to seeing your name listed on the Epstein flight log.
Yeah. Now, if you said robot chickens, you would have said,
Oh, the noise guy and robot. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I should probably leave with that.
Noisy man, huh?
All right, guys. Well, Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank everybody that was in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. And we'll, may all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Okay, we're out.